Vote-based partnership has received a severe warning from Herman Mashaba, head of Activity South Africa, that they would not put up with any attempts at intimidation by the mostly white ideological organization. Please kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel, turn on the notification bell so as to get all our updates. This announcement coincides with mounting tensions between the two groups, including the ongoing struggle for influence and representation in South African legislative matters. The DA's arrogance has to be addressed. We want to demonstrate a few things to them. We won't allow people to treat us badly like this. This isn't 1948, he said. This claim reflects the party's growing dissatisfaction with the DA's perceived demeaning attitudes, particularly when it comes to matters impacting networks that are often undervalued. The DA, which has traditionally positioned itself as the leader of a liberal vote-based system and excellent administration, has come under fire for its failure to adequately address the country's racial and economic disparities. The DA's program, according to Activity South Africa's leaders, often justifies the anxieties of Black South Africans, perpetuating a cycle of rejection and hostility. In an effort to represent the interests of a diverse electorate, Activity South Africa has advocated for more accountability and diversity in the political arena. The conflicts between Activity South Africa and the vote-based collusion are indicative of a larger conflict within South African politics, as proven betrayals continue to shape modern governance. The leaders of Activity South Africa have pledged to oppose harassment of any kind and to fight for the rights of all South Africans, regardless of their race or ethnicity, as the political landscape changes. Once again, the Democratic Alliance, DA, leader John Steenhuisen and President Cyril Ramaphosa are seen together, supplied/GCIS. The DA has threatened to quit the African National Congress, ANC, without our assistance in the future, and expressed its extreme dissatisfaction with the present parliamentary committee leadership. This charge demonstrates the growing tensions between South Africa's two major political parties, as the DA is looking into how the ANC is carrying out crucial legislative responsibilities. John Steenhuisen, the head of the DA, has criticized the ANC, saying that its parliamentary committees are neither transparent and responsible. He asserts that the current leadership structure obstructs effective governance and that all South Africans are underrepresented. The DA has called for a more equal approach to committee chairmanship, highlighting the need for fair representation and cooperative decision-making. Their discontent has grown as a result of recent legislative events that the DA believes are biased against opposition parties. Steenhuisen said that if the governing ANC keeps acting alone, the public's trust in the party might be severely eroded. The Democratic Alliance's DA resolve to restructure parliamentary committees reflects a broader need for more effective and inclusive leadership in South Africa, which is now dealing with a number of serious issues, including social inequality and economic suffering. By adopting this stance, the party is signaling that it will hold the ANC accountable by calling for changes that increase the party's transparency and sensitivity to public sentiment. In response to the accusations made by the DA, the African National Congress, ANC, has defended its committee leadership structure and declared its commitment to the smooth running of Parliament. However, the ongoing hostility between the parties raises the possibility that they may become even more politically split as they prepare for the next election. As the political landscape changes, people seeking a change in leadership and more openness may be won over by the DA's vocal criticism of ANC policies and practices. In a powerful message, Public Shaded Congress, NCC, President Fadiel Adams emphasized his commitment to South Africa's impoverished and expressed strong hatred for former President Jacob Zuma. Adams called the compliment on these topics a diversion from Zuma's other notable achievements and defended his drive, particularly those pertaining to social disparities and the Nkandla shock. During Zuma's administration, Adams highlighted the display and expansion of social divisions, arguing that they provided substantial assistance to a remarkable number of South Africans who were in despair. He said that while certain people could abuse these distinctions, Zuma is not accountable. Jacob Zuma is the key president all through the entire presence of this country that has conveyed something for dejected people, Adams said.